So here's what I want to say to you very quickly, very quickly. We, we, is us, it's a team effort, are shaking the foundations of the South African police services. Now, I don't think anybody on this live or anybody in this country is in any doubt that the South African police services is corrupt to the core. That for many of us, it's nothing more than a gang. Excuse the good officers out there, and there are really good officers out there. Evening all. Evening all. Does anybody have a connection where we can get winter here in a hurry? I can't stand this heat anymore. It's like, yo, it's not even funny anymore. Waar is de mensen? Waar is de mensen? One person on. Oh, okay. It's all past 9. It's Sunday. People is in bed. Person is not showing his face. I wonder who it is. Theo Walsh, how you doing, Vita? Uncle Walter. Councillor Felicia Solomons, how's the lung infection going? Getting better? David Zubaikla. The PS is here. Goeienaand, Paul. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not coping with this weather. I'm not okay. My dark skin is not designed with this shit. Yeah. Begin is alweer met slow connection. Is the connection okay, guys? Please tell me the connection is okay, because ek is aan nie in die mood vir hakkie. Nevin Chadwick. Stanley, how are you doing? So all the way from Beaufort? Hoe gaat het hy kante? Hoe warm is het hy kante? Is the network okay? Let's check. The network's supposed to be okay, maar niemand gee antwoord nie. Walid Clayton, can I ask you if the network is okay? I don't even know what the score was between Arsenal and United, Nevin. I actually don't care. I actually don't care. I didn't even bother to watch. Nancy Smith, Moniquez. Pauline Thompson, hi. Enrique. Mr. Parfit. Your lucky day, I take it Arsenal won. Hi, Nune. Good evening, Nikki. Raymond Charles Fredericks, hoe gaat het? Uncle Raymond, I must apologize for the mix-up at my office. I will come and see you in Strand. Just liaise with Dean for a suitable meeting time, and I don't know how it happened. It won't happen again, but yeah, sorry for wasting your time. I'll try to make it up. I'll come to you. Herman hier, wat sê jy? Ihsan Beckett. Mense? Joy, waar are you? Mense? Oh, it's exciting times. Hello, Munira. So, I don't know where to start, man. I've got so much I want to say. But wait, let me first give you a little bit of gossip. So, the chief whip of the DA, I refuse to remember his surname. I think it's a Greek surname. I refuse to remember it. He's filed a grievance at the speaker for my language in a live. I must admit my language was a little bit over the top. I can't deny it. But I'm not even going to try to justify it. It was over the top. I do apologize to all of you, not to the chief whip. I don't apologize to them, not like us. You know, some stupid idiot kan 3 Afrikaanse woorde en Engelse woorde aan mekaar knoop en nou dink dit is wit. Sê ons ek was by 'n fancy boy like met my lady saam. Toe raak ek mos bomboeren, man, because so you can say about me what you like, it's okay. Like, it's really okay. But don't drag my children into kak, man, because that just wasn't true. Because if you haven't noticed, bodies are dropping all over Mitchell's Plain daily, like a few at a time. And my lighties actually go to normal public schools right here in Mitchells Plain. Like, one is in one gang's area, the other one's in another gang's area, the other one's in another gang's area, because we couldn't get them into the same school because this fucked up DA of theirs just makes it hard for us to get our kids into schools. So I literally flipped them because that type of thing, it can cause big unnecessary trouble. And people are telling me I should lay a charge because she's put my lighties in danger. And truth be told, they're not in danger. Uh, but I was befucked, man, because how low do you go? Like, how low do you go to get a white man's attention? Like, wat maak jy ons mense, man? And so I it was an ugly life, man. I shouldn't have done it, if I think about it. Because that thing is just not worth the time to talk about. But so I shouldn't have responded. But I did. I fucked up. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Yeah, so now the opportunists, the slave masters, the colonials, oppressors, Zionist bastards, have now instructed, I assume, the chief whip. I'm not going to remember your name. You're just not important enough to go lay a grievance with the ethics committee. So yeah, I must now go appear in the hearing because why? Someone tried to endanger my kids. Now, I understand Chief Whip, whose name I'm never going. I know you're watching, whose name I'm never going. I'm not going to bother to remember your shitty name. Honestly, I'm not. That you saw this as an opportunity. And that's all it is to you. Our lives don't matter. Our children don't matter. Our lives don't matter. As long as you guys win at politics, but you're not going to win. Because you know what's going to happen now. All your skelmigheid, well, not yours, but all your party skelmigheid is going to be brought before Parliament. Trust me when I tell you. All your micro members with their hands in the tills, they're going to find themselves in front of Parliament. All your corrupt departments, all that theft, that staircase money, as much national government se geld, man. It's going to find itself before Parliament. So, Carl Papa memos now the new Michael. Jordan who lied about the theft of the money, the 600 million. The city manager who illegally cancelled the tender, unlawfully rather, and refused to claim back the money that was stolen. Maak veel reg. These portfolio committees that are going to deal with this. So, let's see whose grievance carries more weight. Jerry, people are cuck stupid like that. They still think that they're dealing with a bunch of clowns here. In spite of all the damage we've done to them over the last, call it 3 years. They still think that they're dealing with clowns. But anyway. So, here's what I want to say to you. Very quickly. Very, very quickly. We, is us, it's a team effort, are shaking the foundations of the South African police services. Now, I don't think anybody on this live or anybody in this country is in any doubt that the South African police services is corrupt to the core. That for many of us, it's nothing more than a gang. Excuse the good officers out there, and there are really, really good officers out there. So, if you watch the portfolio committee on Wednesday, you would have understood the implications of what happened in that meeting. Hey Neil, United Independent Movement, Assalamu alaikum, my boer bro, hoe gaan het met jou? We drilled those generals. I'm not going to say I, because this is we. To the point that these people started lying to the committee. So I've taken all of their lies. Not all, just a few. I put it on email. I sent to the chairperson. I said, these people must come back and answer. Because lying to the portfolio committee is a serious offense. I mean, you can't lie to Parliament. And lo and behold, this morning I open up on social media and I see that one of the generals has been, I don't know if he's been suspended or if he's been removed. Now I'm looking at this thing and I'm saying, action is being taken against this man because in December of 2024, the minister ordered that the political killing stars team in KZN must be disbanded. And apparently there was a refusal. But now the minister gives the instruction to the national commissioner who gives it to this other general called Kumalo, and apparently he's refusing to do it. But now Kumalo is being removed almost 4 months later. Now I'm saying to myself, whoa, 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 Senzo, minister. And I like the minister. He's a mellow. You're going about this wrong. Because you should be dealing with a national commissioner, not some subservient general. Because if the NASCOM can't hold these generals in line, then he's not the man for the job. But then I think to myself, no man, this has got nothing to do with the political killing star scheme at all. Because this order was disregarded 4 months ago. Why are you dealing with it now? Why are you dealing with it days after the police top brass has been torn a brand new arsehole by the NCC in a portfolio meeting? Now, you see, this thing has got everything to do with the corruption that we exposed and the cases that I laid in November that I believe may be coming to fruition anytime now. Now, I'm not at liberty to tell you what's in those dockets, but I'm going to tell you there's some explosive things that's about to happen. I actually don't think that we're going to have much left of management of the South African police services, to be honest, because there's so much, I need to use the right words here. Let's just say there are so many question marks surrounding the management of SAPS. I mean, I'm looking at the buying of hotels, and I'm listening to generals lie about the cars that they're using, that they're supposed to have handed to operations. I'm seeing generals lose guns, laptops to prostitutes, lying about it. En die mense dink hulle gaan wegkom. I'm seeing crime intelligence buying AK-47s, like, make it make sense. And then I see a vibrant young South African getting shot with that same AK-47, and the killer says that I was escorted from the scene by the South African police services. Watch the space in the next few weeks. I can tell you now, I think it's the beginning of the end for this cartel that runs our police service. And trust me when I tell you, it's a cartel. And they've got eyes everywhere. They can get into everyone's cell phone, anyone's cell phone. They can have you surveilled 24 hours a day without you knowing. They can check your bank accounts. They can know where your kids are. They have these resources. There are, as far as I know, 5 policemen in prison because of what some of these generals have done. People that have been jailed for standing up against corruption. There are dozens of senior policemen that have been fired without disciplinary hearings. Just like that, you're fired, fuck off, take your bag, go. For trying to do the right thing. And we've had police ministers that knew about it. We've had reports that were written by, let's just say, the right services, the right Section 9 committees, institutions rather, and they've just gone, who gives a shit? We've got police generals that were trading with fraudulent, listen to me, fraudulent security clearances. We've got police generals trading with no security clearance. Like, the hell do you can't operate without a security clearance, because you're going to have access to the most sensitive documents in the country. You need to be fit and proper, but they're not. But they're operating. Everything these people have signed off needs to be checked. Every investigation that they've ever authorized, every expense that they've ever authorized, it needs to be investigated. And I'm telling you, it runs into hundreds of millions of rands. At least. Yes, Patricia, come on. Let me see if I can add Patricia quickly. Just give me a second, guys. I don't know if I can. Wait, slow connection, man. Just give me a second, guys. Now, here's one of the hardest, the people that fights the hardest for this. I can't, Patty, for whatever reason, I can't get you on the live. Sorry, man. So, there's one of the police officers that claims to have been kicked out the SAPS for standing up. And it's the same names that come up repeatedly. Now, On Wednesday, we're supposed to get the answers about these police clearances. Let's see which of our police commissioners is fit and proper. Let's see which of the heads of crime intelligence is fit and proper. Let's see who's running SAPs into the ground and getting away with it. Let's see who needs to go to jail. All of this is going to come up. Now they know they got away with shit for too long. This is not the 5th, the 4th, or the 6th parliament, guys. It's the 7th. He's a different type of politician at work. Real pitbulls. Echte actors. Nie die chihuahuas wat julle gewoonte is wat heel dag jep kak vra nie. The police commissioner must also still come forward and tell us about this Pala thing and why it's so secretive, why you will not allow the country to read as to what was in that couch, why it was in the couch, and ultimately who authorized a helicopter or a jet to go to Namibia, or was it Botswana, to go and find these people. Too many secrets and steps. Not to our liking. I'm going to end quickly. I believe on the 16th of next month is a Zionist, listen to me, a Zionist get-together here in Cape Town, a meet and greet. The venue is top secret. So whoever finds out first, let us know. Because we'd like to be there. Because there's no place in Cape Town for this type of shit. The Atlantic seaboard is not Tel Aviv. Julle sal nie kom maak en doen nie. There's no Palestinians for you to fuck around. Whoever finds out what the city of Cape Town is allowing, like, you know, the national conscience is saying, to hell with Israel. The city of Cape Town is by Makkah here organizing little get-togethers for these people so they can meet, greet, and probably plan which 12-year-old boys they're gonna, you know what they do. So whoever finds out where it is, let me know. We'd like to be there. We'd like to be there. Ideally, we'd like to be there in the beginning. But you know what? Worst case, let us be there when it ends. Let us be there because we want to be part of the committee that welcomes him to Cape Town. Please. So I want you to watch the Wednesday police portfolio meeting. I'll post the link. It's going to be very interesting. But I also want you to watch the papers because big things are coming. Oh, also, just so by the way, just before I leave, there's 2 names in Wastener in the city of Cape Town that are going to come under severe pressure over the next few weeks. You boys have been cancelling the contracts of small coloured business, left, right and centre, to give to your friends. We know who you are. Trust me when I tell you, Lungela can't help you. We're coming, just so that you know. So if you work in Waste or know people in Waste, let them know that we know who they are. Then finally, we're going to be calling together all City of Cape Town employees who have been unfairly dismissed in the last, call it 3 or 4 years. Because what we've noticed is that the unions are failing our people horribly. What we do know is that once the ED or the directors below them make up their minds that you must go, you're gone. Whether you're a hard worker, whether you're an honest person, if they don't like you, you're gone. Generally coloured or black. We also know about the directors earning on 2 T14 salaries with nothing but matric, only because they're friends of you know who. So, Brandon forward, kry jou mense bymekaar, get all those people that have been unfairly dismissed by the City of Cape Town and their bullshit procedures. We're going to put together a little bit of a class action and we're going to go after people's pensions. You must know that ED is about to be moved. Hulle gaat sien. Warrant Officer Anta, ex-Warrant Officer Anta, goeienaand my bro. I hope you're happy with the work we're doing in SAPS. I know you're one of the people that was fucked around by these people. Oh, while you're there, Anta, you just reminded me of something. I just want to get off this live. I asked, where's the coloured proportion? They said no coloureds are being treated fairly in SAPS. They're going to have to come up and prove it. Because I've seen how many coloureds have been advanced, especially in the Western Cape. It's terrible. I'm looking for the Northern Cape figures. I also want to see how many coloureds have been given an opportunity to go for further learning or further training, especially in the Northern Cape, Eastern Cape, and Western Cape. And I can tell you now, up front, the answers aren't good. But they said coloureds are welcome to apply. Hi General, baie dankie. Welcome to apply. but very rarely accepted. This is going to be a really rough year for SAPS. Well, it's going to be a really rough year in general. Guys, have a good night. We will speak soon. Thank you.